Even Carlos Baca saying that one of the reasons why he did stay over the summer was because he knew that with this playing style of Montella, he'd get more chances, and so far 6 goals in this season has really proved that Montella is the manager to get the best out of the Colombian striker.
Smile on the face of the referee, which can be a scary sight sometimes when Nicola Rizzoli 5 straight Serie A Referee of the Year awards. Arguably the best referee in the modern game, and you could say the best referee in the history of the game, at least when it comes to recognitions. Referee of the last World Cup final between Germany and Argentina, getting his crew ready. Max Allegri, Super Max yet again. Glory for AC Milan during his time, including a Scudetto, but left shall we say under rather unpleasant circumstances, but he has refound his feet and then some at Juve. On the other side, Vincenzo Montella. There were a lot of people that were hoping he could bring the exciting days back, and he was a fan favorite for the Azzurri, but Roma, Fiorentina and Sampdoria, where he used to earn his paychecks. Just about ready to kick this one off. Veritable temple of calcio in Italy, around since 1926. And this will be the 163rd meeting between these two giants. Mr. Rizzoli starts us out, and the black and white moving from left to right, and the dark kit at home for Milan. Bill Shane alongside Matteo Bonetti, and glad you could join us today. Played all the way back and reclaimed by Gigi Buffon. Jose Hernandez, Juan Fernando Mora available on our Spanish language side. Again, we remind you in Serie A to share your thoughts today. Milan 5-1-2, 3-0-1 at home, 16 points, third in the table. Juve 7-0-1, 3-0-1 away with 21 points a gap atop the table for the old lady. Now out wide on the attack, the Brazilian Alexandro drives it in low, deflected. Donnarumma with the stop, but it wouldn't have counted anyway. The flag comes up.
Great first attack. You saw Ignazio Abate was tucked in right alongside the center back, which freed up that space for Alexandro to get forward as he loves to do. An excellent crosser of the ball, and that's exactly the kind of space they do not want to give the Brazilian. And just Alexandro so close to his own defensive line, and first real danger for the Bianconeri.
Also saw Dybala sneaking inside. If he was half step late, that might have caused problems. Take a look at our players to watch, and it is Dybala for Juve. And Carlos Baca, all he does is score. They could use a few today. In for Higuain, tries to cut across. Donnarumma screaming, but cleared away to safety.
That's worrying, Phil. Locatelli, the youngster, it's his first touch, and it's a poor giveaway right in front of his back line.
Quickly taken, swing and a miss from Khedira. Falls for Alexandro on that far side. The ex-Atletico Paranaense youth. He is like a hurricane down the left, and that one trickles across. Good defense from Abate.
Going back to that last play, though, the 18-year-old Locatelli, what a massive game this is for him. He's had his moments. Of course, you all remember the goal that he scored against Sassuolo as Milan led the comeback. But here with Juventus, they will press him, and he cannot afford to make mistakes like that one and give the ball away in a short field. Juventus will always capitalize on those turnovers.
Ball just goes awry, lunging for it on the near side. DeCillo now challenging all the way back to Romagnoli. Going back to Donnarumma, but then had a second thought. Maybe he shouldn't. Dani Alves filling in for Lichtsteiner, and it will touch. Back for Ala. 7 straight victories for Juve over Milan. And of those, Milan have lost 3 in a row at home against Juventus. They've never lost 4 in a row. Alves just pokes it across. Met with a shot to the near post. Donnarumma decides just in case.
It's an offensive look already for Juventus. In the midfield, Khedira and Pjanic are getting forward just behind the 2 strikers. Hernanes really the only midfielder who's staying back. He's going to sit right in front of that back 3, the defenders, and provide a little bit of cover. But Khedira and Pjanic, 2 other players who can get forward and score a goal. So you never know where that danger is going to come from. So many options for Juve.
Shio can play left or right. More comfortable on the left, his right foot going straight to Hernanes. Big match for Hernanes today to try and earn the faith of Massimiliano Allegri. Fukouka undercutting Hernanes. Been offside. Alexandro with another opportunity, and they do raise the flag. On Fukouka does a lot of the dirty work out there, not from a dirty but getting the uniform dirty. Niang sprints through Marsagli, drives it inside, deflected on a bounce, and Hernanes back to clear. Shio again. Looked like it could have been from an offside position, but the flag stays down. Dybala stripped. Good challenge, Locatelli. Niang poked free. Kabate flipped on. Action from Serie A already today. Bonucci lets it bounce. With the hard hit. Dybala.
The defenders just clattering into him. Khedira went down in his own half, but Dybala's positioning, he's always going to drift back into the midfield, and Juventus really use him like a playmaker. We know that he's got a great left foot and can score plenty of goals like he did last season with 19, but it's also that link-up play, bridging the midfield with the lone striker really in Higuain.
Khedira down, and this is a bit of a concern. Seems to be nope. He turns in, and it might have been knee to knee, but he slams into Shio, and he takes the worst of it. Yeah, maybe a stinger.
Grabbed on Shio. It's a pretty nasty clash in the end between the 2.
And there, little trickery. Miralem Pjanic, the 26-year-old, plucked away from Rome, asking a need to kind of find your spot. Pjanic off, Dybala leaned in, cuts out, good ball across, but it just sails over Benatia.
Bit unfortunate here. 3 great options. I think Benatia was the closest one to getting a header onto this, and it would have been an unchallenged header, Phil.
I wonder if he took a hit when everyone was watching the ball. Montella up and looking. right there.
And Spaletta
Slams into the veteran Argentine. And it's Bonucci. Hand comes up across the face. Could have been a foul, but it would have been a harsh one. Niang. And Barsaghi bumps into him. Down goes Niang. The stretchers might be the busiest part of the match so far. Good tackle. Straight out. Suso tucking it wide. Niang will carry it. Barsaghi over. Back to his right. To the goal line. Towards the spot. Baca plays it square. Looking for the corner, but slapped away by Buffon.
It was a great ball out wide. Bonaventura's the one who starts this counter-attack for Milan, and those two wingers, both inverted. They like to cut in. That time, Barzagli cutting out the space for Niang to cut. Buffon didn't have that much pace behind it, which allowed Buffon to stretch out and get a glove onto it.
All the attention focused on the 21-year-old Niang. The 22-year-old Suso was the one who took that shot, and he also has been a revelation this year under Montella. Back for Niang. Fakes the cross. Drew Dybala. Maybe too easy. Now cleared back towards the top of the box. Blasted high and wide.
And trying to replicate what he did against Sassuolo. Similar position where the ball just bounces off to him on the edge of the box. But you could see he was leaning backwards. He was drifting diagonally from goal. That was nearly impossible. Not sure the way he hit it.
Incredible sound from the crowd here.